Welcome back to the Beat GT3 and $200,000 challenge. Got an interesting one for you here. This is the Spider Roadster Cup Grand Valley, probably the hardest one of those three. And at first, I assumed there was... Turn the game volume down while I talk a little bit. I assumed that the fastest car for this was the 3400S, and sort of pound for pound it is. But I did the Trial Mountain race first, and it was difficult, but just possible with light modifications. But it meant that car couldn't afford tire upgrades. So I thought it was good. I thought that was the hardest race of the series, and I did this one. And for some reason the tires are just really getting lit up here. And the AI drive it better than I expected. And I got wrecked. I was like 30 seconds behind or something. Had to pit twice and still deal with red tires. So I thought, geez, this is going to be more difficult than I thought. I was going to try to lower the money spent with that car, but instead I was going to have to raise it up and just scrimp and save everywhere else to try to make the challenge work still. It's so close that any one problem can completely sink the whole challenge. But at the same time, I was doing the Elise Cup with this Elise 190, and I thought, okay, or I wasn't thinking, it just kind of popped up. I'm like, wait a second, I'm racing the Motorsport Elise, both cups. What can I maybe do a different car that I've already modified and just continue that into this cup? Then you could add, oh, well, off track. If you could add a little bit of money to the total rather than kind of starting fresh with a new car, that would potentially help. And I thought, there's two cars where that's possible. Because a lot of the one makes, the ones you have to spend money on, they're not very portable. The Audi, you can't do anything with that. The lightweight Cup, can't do anything there. The Tuscan, can't do anything else. But I realized the Mercedes, you could use the SLK, but it was just a little too slow. This is the only car where you can make good use of it. So if that didn't exist, this challenge might be either impossible or way more difficult. But it was a victory of strategy, so we were able to throw an extra like 4,000 into this car, or something like that, 3,500. And so we maybe took off the computer and added in a Turbo 1, which isn't huge, but it's like, just enough. And importantly, this car has sports tires already. See, this is not going to pit at all, I don't think. The Griffith will pit once. But it's also really fast. So anyway, we got this car. At first I thought maybe we'll skip the turbo and add on slick racing tires. It was interesting, there's a situation, I don't know if I've ever had it before, where the blue tires, the cold tires, they were lasting too long. So I was trying to drive in the grass to heat those damn tires up. Kind of funny. But ultimately I think this is faster. I think this is my first attempt of the race with these mods, so I've been a little bit, I don't know, not exactly rusty, but don't have my marks down yet. So we'll have to pick up the pace a little bit to beat the Griffith. Even with these mods, still not that easy. We're both going to pit once, so it can't get that far away. But we'll gain a little bit toward the end of our pit stints. And so sadly, the 3400S is out of the run. We don't spend any money on it. Maybe I'll post some race with it as a bonus sometime. The challenge is sort of not built to my skills. It's not for a controller user, really. You have to do a Vitz, tire wear, front-wheel drive car, light, skittish MR car here with tire wear, Audi four-wheel drive car, let's see, the lightweight cup, microscopic, super light car. But you just gotta make do and do your best. Bit of a shame the Elise Cup was tremendously difficult. Would have made for some good viewings. But with this upgrade, it kind of kills that cup's interest, so I won't post anything from that one, I don't think. Because it goes from very challenging to just kind of quite doable. Let me get the stats and see how much we paid for this thing. Now it is a prize car, luckily. So we have 14,450. Turbo 1, Lightning 1, oil, semi-racing fly, muffler 1, and sports tires. So we should have about $33,000 left for the Audi, the lightweight, and the Vitz. And remember, the Vitz is already kind of notorious as one of the more difficult cups in the whole game. So, as with the whole challenge, I guess, we'll need to be very frugal. I guess that's most of the spiel, so I'll turn up the game volume a little bit. Okay, we're gaining on the Griffith. Speed at the line 143, speed at the line 134. Another good thing about this car is it's super light, so that also means good tire wear. So still, look at the tires, they're getting worn. Imagine if you had a much heavier car with much less durable tires. And that's what I was trying to do with the 3400S. It's strange, it sort of worked in Trial Mountain, the 3400S. But, not here, not at all. Are using the occasional reverse shift here. Griffith struggling with those front tires. Okay, if we can do that again, should be just enough. Have to stay focused. Although the other cars will pass us for a second, just a couple. That could complicate things if we have to repass them. Also important here is, will the Griffith pass us? And the answer is yes. Just have so much more speed. We have a draft going, or had one. I hope the money stuff made sense. Kind of like I already needed to spend about $10,000 on this car for the Elise Cup. So rather than starting a whole new car, it's easier just to add a little more into this car. Make it good enough to win the Roadster Cup. Alright, we got traffic. Somehow the Griffith passed very quickly, but we also went by fast. This is the EVS, or is it also an Elite? Looks like an Elite. But okay, we're by. I think it's the ZZS up here in the Elise, and I don't think it fits either. So that is a competitor. Luckily now it's blocking that Griffith though, perfect. Well, the ZZS has some zip to it. I guess not as much though. Alright, so whoa, what the hell is it doing? That was weird. Alright, so it is by, now I need to pass quickly. Just squeeze in front of it there, really important. The rear tire's getting worked more and being a rear-wheel drive car. The back end really wants to step out even more than usual with tire wear. It's hard to control. At least we have some sports tires. Griffith is hanging in there with some decent laps, but you just have to have faith and know that it's going to fall off, and it's happening. Here we go. Trying to be very patient, but if it gives me the path, of course I'm going to take it. I thought it would pass me here on the straight, but it messed up that corner so badly. I think I'm good. And I think we pretty much have it at this point. The Griffith is fading on its tires, so just don't spin and it'll be enough. There's one more close Elise race. It's the Trial Mountain one that the 3400 could win. But even though the Elise is better at this race, it's not much better at the Trial Mountain one. So it's still pretty close. I think we're going up against the Griffith and a Motorsport Elise. That'll be next. We got some Audi, Lightweight Cup, and Vitz. And that's all. Our second stint must have been better than our first, because we were pretty much equal with the Griffith before, and now we were able to push ahead. there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.